Yeah, I came from Iran. Auntie and she out in Japan. Wait. Woke up in the morning and I went and spent the 50 bucks. How was you? Ran out of in Colombia. And she called my phone. That's not my son. Walked in. 80,000 on my wrist. Yeah, sipping. Don't sip. No way. Walked in this, put on my chains on. Walked in this, put on my chains on. Yeah. She finna do what I say so. Okay, she finna do what I say so. Walk, 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 you walk, walk, you walk, walk. Walked in this, put on my chains on. Walked in this, put on my chains on.
We have an interconference affair lined up for you today. As the Golden State Warriors come in for this one. It's the NBA, and it's live right here on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. David Aldridge joins us from the sideline. And the Warriors start out with the ball. And here is Curry. Wiggins trying to free himself up. Curry's shot is good. Well, Clark, no shortage of experience on the floor tonight. Two veteran teams going at it.
And what that screams at me, Kevin, is leadership. When you've got that kind of experience, you've got leadership. We've got players on both sides who can be coaches on the floor for their respective clubs. And that's something a lot of teams don't have.
Misses the three. Here's Philadelphia. Harris outside. Harden surveying the D. From outside, off the mark. And it's Curry with the ball, bringing it up for the Golden State Warriors. Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. He takes it in. Goes up high for the two-handed dunk.
We know Curry has tremendous vision, and he uses it to tee up his teammates for easy shots.
Here's Tucker, and Tucker slams it in.
Boy, you've got to appreciate the passing there. Results in a great look.
And certain teams take on the attitude of their city, and over the years, Philadelphia has been one of them. The Sixers known for having tough teams, much like the town.
Curry can't get it to go.
Well, you know he wants that one back. I mean, more often than not, he'll sink that mid-range jumper.
Harden can't hit.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Curry can't get it to go. And Greg, you mentioned the 76ers have taken on the identity of Philadelphia. In your estimation, how?
You know, you go all the way back to the 80s. This has been a team that plays hard, focuses on defense, gritty, much like their city. So they tend to play with a chip on their shoulder.
Curry outside. That one drops, and he's now 2 for 5.
Anytime Curry gets a look from deep, he's letting it fly. and he's probably knocking it down, too.
Pass to Embiid. Back to Harden. Outside, Maxey. And he's good on the three ball.
Well, that's just good heads-up basketball from Embiid, making the pass to the open man.
Timeout for Golden State.
And the Warriors decide to take their first timeout here. Well, Greg, what can you say about Joel Embiid's growth from a leadership perspective? Pretty impressive, isn't it?
Tremendous, Kevin. Carrying the Sixers with everything they went through, even though he came in second in MVP voting 2 years in a row. No player more important to his team than Joel Embiid.
And some changes here for the Warriors.
Now for your Philadelphia 76ers TNT.
And in this first quarter, about 3 minutes played. Inside.
2 minutes
Pass to Kuminga.
2 minutes.
Back to DiVincenzo. 5 on the clock. And the Warriors miss again. And here are the 76ers now. Here's McDaniels. A miss that time. Would have put him up.
Well, you will not see that from him very often, especially right at the rim.
Poole on the wing. Golden State needs to get off a shot. That's tipped. And he gets it back. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time.
Third ball.
Pass to Harrell. Here's Niang. From down in the low post, it goes.
There you go again. A nice kick out after the D had collapsed on him.
Here's Green. 1 up, 1 down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
Sensational ball movement there. When you pass the ball like that, good things happen.
Now here's Iguodala. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Another miss by Iguodala. And here's Melton. He'll bring it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. And they'll get another chance. Here's Harrell. And the 76ers tack on 2 more.
Well, we don't see this often from Montrezl Harrell. That's a rare jumper for him, but it's right on the edge of his range, so he got it to go down.
Shake Milton.
And there's a foul. We'll go on Shake Milton. That is his first foul of the game. Both teams deciding to change it up. Now, here's Payton. Right wing. Clock at 6. Kuminga. That doesn't fall. Can't drop his first shot. An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg? I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
Stephen Curry.
Lets it fly. He squares up and sinks it. Curry's got 7 points.
Whatever the defense gives, that's what he takes. A sign of a skilled offensive player.
That's the end of the first quarter.
A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. 76ers lead by 2. We'll get right back to the action when we return.
Philadelphia, please welcome the court your Sixers.
And into just 2 minutes, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And guys, what's your take so far on Philadelphia?
Just a terrific first quarter, sparked really by their unselfishness.
Yeah, and you know, so many of their hoops came off an assist, which is a good sign of ball movement and sharing that ball.
GA with their 4th title, the combination of Steph, Clay, and Draymond Green. the single most successful trio in the last half-century in the NBA.
And some would argue the best trio of all time. The most wins in the finals ever by a trio who've each made an All-NBA team.
Harden, no good. The Warriors trailing. Thompson for the triple. The offensive rebound. Right side Curry. Tries again. And Draymond Green picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
That's his first personal
And he drew
foul.
that call by establishing his base early and then doing a great job at the box out.
Yeah, there are a lot of things that go into rebounding, guys. You need strength, you need positioning, but I think timing and a nose for the ball is most important. And I think you're right. That's what got him that call, his physicality and strength.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, guys. Now, Tobias Harris has been the leading scorer on teams in the NBA, but on the Sixers, he understands his role is different. He says, I'm not a guy who's going to press for looks. The ball's going to flow how it flows, and I just got to be ready when the opportunity comes my way. That's what winning basketball is all about. Kevin?
David, thank you.
You know, Harden's done a nice job really increasing his playmaking over the last few years and excels at finding teammates.
Stephen Curry.
And that's just too much space to give a shooter like him. He works to get open, but the defenders have to work harder to nullify that.
Now, here is Harden. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet.
You know, Harden is so hard to deal with when he drives because you know he's looking to draw the foul, and trying to defend him without fouling is a tall task.
And since Tobias Harris got his big contract with the Sixers, Greg, some say they chose him over Jimmy Butler.
And while Tobias is nice, he's never been an all-star. And that's one of the few downsides to a big payday. Some might say he's overpaid. I'm sure he'll take the trade-off.
It's Curry outside. Curry with another miss.
Yeah, and that three-point shot, it really has looked awful here in the second quarter. It hasn't stopped him from attempting them, but it's time to maybe find something else to do.
And the shot is good.
Can't see it, thing fake guap. I can't see it, thing fake guap. Yeah, they like Stevie, they can't see me. See me, I'm in that guinea. Wanna feed you, eat me. She won't please me, cause she need me. Like me, like mine, like me. They like mine, like me. That vet, it go fume. I'm a vet, little dude. You a pet, do what I say, not what I do. Tell him sit. Come here. I just seen some down the block from here. No, I got a lot, but I need some more, yeah. If I catch the odds, then I'm up and score, yeah. I can't see it. Thing fake guap. I can't see it. Thing fake guap. Yeah. They like Stevie. They can't see me. I'm in that guinea. Wanna feed you. Need me. She won't please me. Like me. They like mine. Like me. She like mine. Like me. She like mine.
chop. Put on a shit. Put on a bus. Have it gone by the weekend. I'm on the deep end. I'm on the deep end. Yeah.
I can't see it, thing fake guap. I can't see it, thing fake guap. Yeah. They like Stevie. They can't see me. See me. I'm in that guinea. Wanna feed you. Need me. She won't please me. Like me. They like mine. Like me. They like mine. Like me. They like mine. Like me. They like mine.
It's a Western Conference battle at the FedEx Forum. In downtown Memphis as the Grizzlies look to work the home court advantage. You're in for a treat as we bring you NBA basketball on 2K Sports. Joined by Greg Anthony, Steve Smith, and David Aldridge. This is Kevin Harlan.
John Morant.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on John Morant. That is his first foul of the game. Westbrook with a wide open look. Steve, as we know, this should be a battle of the backcourts. And you know something about that. Who did you, when you played, love to face and play against?
Well, two of the guys that come to mind right offhand as far as backcourt players was Michael Jordan and Penny Hardaway. Love facing those guys. And then at the end of my career, I love watching Allen Iverson, not guarding him.
Pass to George. Some nice ball movement by the Clippers. Morris with the bucket.
Excellent pass, PG-13, keeping his eyes up, using his vision.
Memphis with the ball. It's a three-point game. Morant with it. George picks him up. And he comes up with the deuce.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Wow, that's a defensive breakdown. Can't do that against good scores.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
And Kawhi Leonard with multiple finals MVPs, putting him in elite company.
GA, not many guys have done it ever. The only other current players, KD and LeBron. That should tell you just how special the Claw is.
Here's Morant after the Clippers pick up two. And And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
First personal foul.
In terms of the entertainment factor, can any current player top Ja Morant? I mean, we've seen Ja with some vicious in-game throwdown.
This is his first free throw of the game.
And he's shooting his free throws to the tune of 75% this season. It's fairly standard number.
Paul George.
Nailed from three-point land.
A reliable jump shooter. Paul George's accuracy only goes up when he catches in rhythm.
Hey, Greg, talking about the great Ja Morant, this guy is just flat out fun to watch.
Well, Ja's been known to go off for 50 on any given night, but he also looks for others, dropping some nasty dimes. Morant has an insane combination of athleticism and skill. This guy can do anything. And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
It makes sense, right? You're trying to get off to a fast start, and he can help with that.
Zubac's with it. He's picked up by Morant.
I love when Russell Westbrook gambles on defense. He grabs the steal and jump starts the fast break.
And it's Morant missing.
Even though he missed it, this is the exact play your offense is designed to produce.
And they pick up two.
I made a lane, y'all stole the sauce, and I watched all y'all take. I hope it tastes amazing, consider that y'all grace. Apologize ahead of time for flying y'all face. Turn it in a cause it's not far away. Know where y'all stay, so let's keep it player while fighting. We can do all day. She wanna crash at my crib tonight, but she leave eyelashes and stupid my don't find. With a Pikachu beanie on top of Murakami pillow eating Synagogue. A lot of come around me try to be the same, but I can't practice with no that's not in the game. I'm black, Irishman. When I started balling, I was sliding. I was in the club before I was 21. Now I'm with a savage and she 21. I used to rap 200s around 21s. What's I doing? Now I'm in Atlanta, shout out 21. Started in the back, now I'm in the front. In a do-rag, in a beater like I'm Iverson. Yeah, they used to try to leave me on the flyer for the show. Now my trailer say it's Squad Dad on HBO. I'm in Cologne, smelling like buying cologne. Miami, it's not cold. No, we not on the boat. We in trap with at least 15. I did 10,000 hours, then did 15 more. Cause I'm always trying to double my stats and team goals.
We are live in Cleveland as the Cavaliers are about to go into this interconference contest here. It's the NBA, and it's live right here on 2K Sports. With Greg Anthony and Hall of Famer Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan. And we're pleased to have on the sidelines tonight, David Aldridge. Westbrook with a wide-open look. Misses the three.
Doris, generally rookies need time to adjust to the league. Evan Mobley, not so much.
No, he looked like he belonged from the outset, GA. This guy established himself immediately as a rim protector, someone who is a constant threat on either end of the floor, a vertical spacer, big-time shot blocker, so much to like.
This is his first free throw of the game.
One of the areas where he has excelled all season long. How about 87% from the line?
What we know about Paul George is he has proven to be an elite force on both ends. He can be a lockdown defender, and boy, can he get cooking offensively.
A lot of focus on the guard matchup tonight, Greg. Both these teams rely on their backcourts to lead the way for them.
And if anything, it should make for an entertaining basketball game. And it becomes a little bit of a chess match when it's a backcourt duel. Those are always fun.
Now, here's Mitchell. That one's no good. 0 of 1 to begin the game. And Leonard has it in the corner. One up, one down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
Well, just really intelligent playmaking from Russell Westbrook. This guy sees someone with a good look, and he gets him the basketball.
Now, here's Garland. Pass to Mobley. 6 on the shot clock. Near the three-point line, it's Mitchell. Another shot, and Mobley lays it in.
I'll tell you, you give me a little grittiness from Evan Mobley, not afraid of throwing his weight around right there.
Here's Westbrook. Driving in.
Love seeing a point guard who can explode to the rim like that.
Oh, great attitude and even a better finish.
Boy, it's incredible how much explosive scoring ability can come from the lead guard position. That is a big-time play.
Westbrook can't get it to go. And here are the Cavaliers.
And since 1999, the Clippers and the Lakers have shared their downtown LA arena. The only NBA teams to split a venue, but that's going to change soon.
Paul George.
George with the bucket.
And this is the way to stretch the floor. PG-13 with a good look from the corner, and he nails it.
And he's going up for the alley-oop. Leonard looking over the floor. That 3 off the mark. The Clippers broke ground on their new arena, set to open in Inglewood in 2024. I've seen the footprint. You fly right into LAX, and you see it every time. It's going to be beautiful.
And that'll be huge for the Clips. And they're trying to create their own identity in Southern California. Having a venue just for the Clippers will help.
Here's Highland. And there's the call on Evan Mobley. That is his first foul of the game.
His first 14 fouls.
And here's George for 3. Drains the three-pointer. George has got 8 points.
Well, when you have a scorer like Paul George, it doesn't matter where it comes from. In that instance, hey, just catch and shoot.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
They know that if this guy goes off, their chances of winning rise exponentially.
And George gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. 1:44 left to play in the first. Right side, Garland. Oh, he misses the dunk.
That's about having long arms and excellent athleticism. That is excellent defense from Nick Batum.
Assist goes to.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
And I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Highland's shot is good.
3 points.
And let's get your guys' take now on the hustle stats for Los Angeles.
Right off the bat, they're going after the ball, looking to jump into the passing lanes and create some steals in transition.
I think the other thing they're doing is they're wearing out the opponent in transition, exploding up the floor for easy chances.
Powell, no one around him. And it's off the back rim, no good. Three-pointer. And Okoro pulls it down. The Cavaliers trail by 7. Mitchell left side. Outside Garland. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist. 8 points for Darius Garland.
Well, that's the ball handling skills of Darius Garland on full display. This guy is skilled at creating opportunities.
And stolen by Mobley. Here's Garland. That one is good. He's only missed 1 shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
Boy, how about the nimbleness to overcome the defense inside. Darius Garland makes his opportunities.
Here's Mitchell. And no good. Los Angeles shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night.
15 fouls.
And the first one drops.
Well, one thing there's no question about is that Norman Powell is a gifted athlete. Now it's about rounding out that game, particularly his shooting.
And out of bounds as the Clippers gain possession.
Well, when you're careless with the basketball, you can expect that to happen.
Paul George, he's been the guy making things happen for the LA Clippers.
14, the Clippers 19.
And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And guys, what's your take on the Clippers so far?
Well, they use the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
And we know this. Every team in the league now seems to be looking to play with pace.
Garland with it. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. Karis LeVert has become one of the game's best slashers. He says, honestly, I just go to the front of the rim and work on different spins. Getting more comfortable with both hands and finishing. Kyrie Irving did that when he was younger, and that's one of the ways he became a great finisher. Kevin, back to you.
He is a great finisher. David, thanks. He's studying the greats, and it's paying off.
Donovan Mitchell just understanding if I'm this close to the cup, I've got to score it.
Growing up around New York City, Doris, Donovan Mitchell was around pro sports as a kid.
He sure was, Kevin. His dad obviously worked in baseball. Donovan spent a ton of time in big league locker rooms. And how about this? During the 2010 famed decision from LeBron, Mitchell was actually in the crowd listening to it.
On the wing, George drains it from beyond the arc. George has got 13.
Now, Paul George has been exceptionally consistent from three-point territory. That fluid shooting motion is something else.
Here's Mitchell. That shot is off. Gordon with the defensive effort. Clippers leading by 8. Right side, Covington. Outside, George. To the paint. And he gets the whistle for the 30-second call. Big group substitution here for the Clippers.
Onto the floor for the Clippers.
And we're a little over a minute and a half into the second quarter of action. Westbrook with the steal. And here we go with Westbrook running it up the court. And finished off by Westbrook.
How about the instincts of Russell Westbrook on the defensive end? Gives his teammate an easy chance there.
Here's Leonard. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. And with the 15th pick in the 2011 draft, Kawhi Leonard wasn't highly touted coming out of high school or college.
Listen, even in the pros, recognition took a while. How about this? He won Finals MVP and Defensive Player of the Year before he ever made an All-Star team. Now, one of the 75 greatest.
Here's Mitchell. That one's off. Still out of sync. And so Westbrook will bring it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. And Morris throws it down.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there. Mitchell outside. Out of bounds. The Clippers take possession.
Clippers ball. Clippers substitution. Bones, Highland.
Here in the second quarter, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Here's Westbrook. Takes it off the glass. Westbrook's got 6.
Getting it done on both ends, and it shows up in the score.
Well, what I love is the energy they're bringing right now. They're ignoring the scoreboard and playing hard.
Here's Mitchell. There's the drive.
2 minutes.
Some nice passing by Cleveland here. Shot clock at 5. Got a hand on it.
24 seconds.
And he stays with it. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time.
Coming onto the floor for the Clippers.
On offense, here are the Clippers.
Nicola.
A nice run going 12 in a row. It's Westbrook with the drive. Unable to get that one.
You try something like that, you better be sure to complete it.
Greg, an outstanding score. Donovan Mitchell takes it to another level in the playoffs.
And Kevin, how about all of his averages go up come playoff time? Spider is a guy who wants the limelight, and like other stars, takes on more of a load in the postseason.
Explosive, right? It would be one of the first words that come to mind. Yes, he's a point guard. Yes, he's a big-time athlete.
Well, that has to be a relief, ending a 14-0 run by the Clippers.
Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter.
Second team foul.
Here's Westbrook. Mobley with the block.
7 feet sneaking shots past Mr. Mobley is not easy. Send it back, Evan.
And one thing that is special about Evan Mobley, made an immediate defensive impact as a rookie. Something few big men are able to do.
As you said, very few rookie big men, Greg, can shape a defense like Mobley did.
Kind of reminds you of the impact Tim Duncan had with his defense. Mobley can protect the rim and stay in front of guards on the perimeter. Boy, sky is the limit for him defensively.
For 3.
Oh, that's some fancy ball handling right there. Since when does he take guys off the dribble?
Stolen. Now the Clippers moving it up. Oh, and the jam by Westbrook.
Assisted.
Well, once he's feeling it, defense starts to get a little bit uncomfortable. Russell Westbrook cooking right now.
Here's Garland. Plumlee with the rebound. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. A pull-up. Here's Batum. And that comes off the assist by Russell Westbrook. And the Clippers lead by 21.
A lot to like about the way they're playing right now, but still plenty of time left.
You do like that the offense is humming along. They're putting in the effort to distance themselves.
Here's Powell. Can't hit the turnaround jumper.
Listen, if you're that wide open, you have to take the shot, even if it's not your favorite.
The score.
And so it's the Los Angeles Clippers.
19. The Clippers 40.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. And the Cavaliers with possession here. Garland left side. To the middle. Here's Mobley. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup.
With the assist.
You know, Greg, you played on some gritty teams, and we hear that expression, getting punched in the mouth, and it's not usually literal. But what's that look like on the floor? What's it feel like on the court?
Kevin, you're just out hustling and out muscling the team. At times you'll see it. They kind of checked out mentally. And I'll tell you what, it is one of the best feelings in sport.
And looks like the illegal pick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
You know, he's just leaning a little bit. You try to get away with it, but boy, the official all over it.
To the inside. Here's Allen. Second shot opportunity. Kicks it out to Mitchell. Tries yet again. Here's Garland. It's stolen by Morris. And here we go again. The Clippers on the break. Leonard with no one around. And another three for the Clippers.
As good a scorer as he is, we know that Paul George is not a ball stopper. Excellent decision right there.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible. And boy, that's a terrific start right there.
And so many teams now look to establish the perimeter to set up everything else.
No doubt it's a growing trend, Greg, and he is highly accurate tonight. Well, what a terrific possession. Attack in the painted area.
Los Angeles making a switch here. The Cavaliers shooting their 5th free throw of the game here.
And as a unit, they're shooting 78% from the line. That's a solid number to work with on the season.
Indoors, hasn't it been fun watching the evolution of Jared Allen? My goodness.
It certainly has, Kevin. This guy has proven he is an all-star caliber player. We know he's a double-double machine. He prides himself on hitting the glass. Any center on any team is going to have a problem if he gets near the cup because of his shot-blocking ability.
Wound up there for Allen.
Well, just quick with the decision-making, smart pass by Darius Garland.
Stolen by Garland. He goes up again, and Allen puts it in. Allen's got 4 points in the quarter.
Well, that's not the guy you want guarding him at the rim. Just too much of a differential in terms of size.
George looking over the floor. Morris tried to free himself up. And then George with the jam.
That is Paul George, the incredible vertical and the unbelievable creativity.
2 minutes.
Here's Garland. Morris with the rebound.
Never easy to stop this guy at the rim, but that is a beautiful contest right there.
Well, overall, they're the team getting the better looks here in this second half.
And I think what's happening is they're getting their shots within the flow of their offense, and you can clearly see the difference. Well, as usual, this guy cooking on the offensive end, but right now the other guys on his team have got to step forward.
3 points.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
And so it's Mobley with it. He'll bring it up for the Cleveland Cavaliers. Bounce pass from Garland. Mitchell outside.
LA foul.
And George gets the whistle that time.
His second.
That'll be his second foul of the game.
Foul. Clippers substitution.
59 seconds left in the third.
Eric Gordon.
Down low. Allen. That's good, and it's Garland with the assist. Allen's got 6.
Well, you like to see Jared Allen play to his strength. Just terrific at cashing in on the interior.
Oh, and just a soft touch on both ends of that pretty alley.
I got to say, when he threw the pass, I didn't know where it was going.
Clippers substitution.
Extremely fortunate they didn't lose the ball there.
Norman Powell.
And the Clippers making a change here. And here are the Cavaliers. Poked away. Now the Clippers moving it up. Gordon with no one around. Drills it from outside. Gordon's got his first 3 points of the game.
So many of Gordon's shots come from three-point range because he drains so many of them. When you've had his kind of success from beyond the arc, you're always going to have the green light.
The shot by Powell, no good. Here's Mitchell, and it's Mitchell with the jam.
You can see Donovan Mitchell's speed and ability to get separation in transition. He is dangerous out there.
And slams it home and gets some camera time on the end of it.
He did. He spent a while up on that rim, didn't he? Here's Mitchell. And too long on the shot. And so it's Los Angeles.
The third quarter.
Rolling along with a 27-point lead as we wrap.
38. The Clippers 65.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. And stolen by Mobley. But tried by Mitchell. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
Well, we know Donovan Mitchell is explosive athletically. Put it on the deck. Go ahead, sir.
And Doris looking back at last year, the Cavs far exceeded expectations.
They played beyond their years. Such a young team that played with such maturity, and that was coming off some very lean years. To me, their talent is unmistakable. Give credit to the organization for drafting well and making key trades that have really elevated this roster.
Gordon inside. A shot by Batum, no good. Here's Mitchell. Second chance shot. And he uses the glass on the way in. Mitchell's got 4 this quarter.
Maybe the best aspect of Donovan Mitchell, the rugged, competitive toughness. Get to the window, Donovan. Nicely done.
His hard work on the backboard really just has given them more opportunities to score.
Some nice passing here by Los Angeles. Over to the wing. Here's Coffey. Off target from three-point range.
That's not his spot, but given the lack of defense, you'd like to see him knock that one down.
Mitchell's shot is good.
Pure determination here, guys. A fourth quarter run that has them looking better and better as we get ready for the stretch run.
And the Clippers call time here.
And now, please.
Well, it's been an express lane to the rim. Coach can't be happy about that.
Well, poor rotations, poor communication. There's a lot to figure out right now.
Clippers leading by 19. Here's Westbrook. And the call on the shot sends him to the line.
And really, whatever your take on Russell Westbrook is now, you can't deny his place in NBA history. Voted as one of the NBA's top 75 players of all time.
Greg, it is impossible to argue against Westbrook belonging to that top 75 players list, isn't it?
It really is, Kevin. I mean, his career numbers and accomplishments speak for themselves. A very unique player, easily one of the best during his prime. And dropping the sledgehammer there, he curbs a 10-0 run by the Cavaliers.
Here's Mitchell, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. They get Russell Westbrook.
When Donovan Mitchell is this close to the cup, the defender has got to feel a bit uneasy.
And now we'll get perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for the Clippers.
And look at how aggressive they were defensively, forcing mistakes and turning those mistakes into points.
And their fast break has also been a key metric in this one. They have had a significant advantage in transition over the course of this game.
The shot by George, no good.
And he's easily been their best rebounder tonight.
He's competed for every missed shot. Feels like he's quicker to the basketball than anyone else out there.
Here's Mobley. It's hauled in by the Clippers. The foul called on Russell Westbrook. It's his 3rd foul of the game.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
Off the inbound. Garland.
Out of bounds.
And the rejection by Zubac. Allen inside. A shake. Outside Leonard. Los Angeles with another miss.
Maybe he rushes that just a little bit, who knows, but he couldn't have gotten a better look than that.
And looking a lot better now, but still a long way to go to get back into this one.
Yeah, but this run started with tighter execution at both ends, and that'll need to be maintained for them to have a chance to take the lead.
Here's Westbrook. Lock at 6. Pass to Morris. Outside, George tries again. No good off the front iron. And here are the Cavaliers. It's a 12-2 run here. Good pace. And Mobley throws it down.
Oh, my goodness. The size and athleticism of Evan Mobley. What a sight to behold.
Right side, Westbrook. And Darius Garland picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
You know what? Tried to step in and cut him off, but just didn't get there quick enough.
Pass to Morris. Los Angeles with another miss.
You will not see this guy miss many of those. He's one of the keys to their floor spacing. Boy, the bucket's been 5 feet wide for him. He's dropping everything in.
And the Clippers call time here. They're in front by 13. 1:27 left here in the fourth quarter.
Give them a round of applause.
And a little over 3.5 minutes in the books so far here in the fourth. Westbrook, no good.
Boy, he's at the cup, but that is tremendous defense. Prohibit the lay-in without fouling.
And clearly, we will not be witnessing a spirited comeback tonight, albeit as exciting as that would be. This was an excellent all-around performance for Los Angeles.
Starting five must have been happy to get so much help from the reserves in this game.
And they not only lightened the load, the subs did nothing less than guarantee a win.
And you know, guys, what a nice performance it was for Russell Westbrook.
I think it would be impossible to overstate the influence he had on this basketball game. He was the centerpiece of what they did on the offensive end and the anchor of their defense. That's as complete a performance as we've seen.
And the basket by Gordon.
Assisted by.
And the Clippers lead by 18.
Saw the opportunity to put this away and did not turn it down.
Yeah, playing with great energy and great effort. And as a coach, you'd love to see this from your team every single night.
Well, this is what they needed earlier on. At some point, it's too little, too late.
Yeah, but then again, this run came against a team that may have felt it had already won, and you get the sense it let its guard down.
And they are really racking up the assists in this one.
And their team chemistry is evident. These guys enjoy playing with one another.
Outside Gordon. Pass to Coffey. No good on the three. Here's Mitchell. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Garland.
Well, there's an unpredictability to his offensive game. He is always keeping the defense off balance.
So it's Los Angeles winning this one easily. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something.
City